That's more like it. Dropped it by a wee chunk, but not enough. It really tore up the land, didn't it? 96% towards capitulation. There's a tragedy. What if I just stroll in and take it, though? That's all I'm asking. Much like how it's all I'm asking for from that province. Nukes will answer everything. I wonder if they would retake this province if I let it go. Let's see, this one is worth 3. It's not worth losing that to gain 1 there. Damn, if only I just had a few more free units to throw around at the enemy. Just gotta take a bit more, force their capitulation. Just go on a bit of a penetration spree, see if anything sticks. A lazy research slot, Jake. Hasn't been that lazy. Stop them from cluing in about us. That's so close though, 96%. Just a wee touch more, that's all I'm asking. Oh. That's not very good. It's not worth it. I don't think I'll be grabbing their... Yeah, let's not have you guys operational, shall we? We'll just have you guys hiding out there. At least it's defended, so people won't come in and snipe it from me. Still want Guyang. Maybe I can just wait and hope that they leave it undefended. Because I think that's the nice part. The Soviet Union don't care so much about leaving things undefended. They're not the owners. So in a day you'll be out of there and maybe, just maybe, I can jump on in there. Jake, can you deploy your newbies yet? I could deploy them. Not so sure that's the hottest idea right now. Not that I can think of a better thing to do with them. We're getting that support equipment, right? Just slowly but surely. We're completely out of aluminium. France, help me out with that, please. So you're going to be gone out of there in 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Get in there. If I'm lucky, in 11 days and 3 hours, you'll be able to get that. That'd be quite a bit of luck, though, wouldn't it? He's probably not very happy being cut off there. Probably a lot of my people that aren't very happy for various reasons. But the Chinese, they're the unhappiest of the lot. Running into some troublesome folks here. I don't think I ever did cut these guys off, but I can try again. I think I've lost a fair few divisions here. I lost a couple of my armors, at least. You're still hanging around though. Maybe you could do us a solid and grab a couple of provinces. Grab Guangzhou while you're at it. But double back, will you? I don't know how important that capital will be to them in the grand scheme of things. Shame I wasted the other nuke on something they didn't care about. If I'd been able to lower their unity with the other one, that would have been grand. But I didn't. 97, huh? That should all change in 5 days, provided I actually get here, so I need you to make sure that happens. Such is the hope. It relies on me not losing another important province. Jake, are you drowning in manpower but struggling on production and training? Shouldn't you have larger manpower laws? Jings, I got loads of manpower, which is really nice. Look forward to putting that infantry equipment to the use. Maybe I should start deploying regular infantry divisions or infantry... In fact, how am I looking on the artillery? The trouble is these guys need support equipment, which I simply don't have. But if I make ones that don't have support equipment and they're just grunts to defend... actually, no, what I can do is... Okay, you'll be the pawns. You'll be the no support guys with artillery. I would need to deploy these guys to have more guys in further training. It's a shame I feel so bad without all that, but it takes so long to produce. And I keep losing loads of it. Perhaps I should just deploy what I have. They'll have no support equipment, but that's their problem. They can gain it later on. I'll have this under my control. I just need to have a nice steady front line with the Soviets. And then I might have something worth knowing. He said laxer, not larger. Go figure. Okay. So how's it going on this province? I need it. I need it quite a bit. But I want these guys occupado so they don't mess up with us. A couple of days. Provided the Chinese don't get anything else back. Which I should be keeping a steady eye on, but totally am not. And that should be good. I still want to be better entrenched for all this though. Alright. Dawn of the 3rd of August, they should be giving in to our superior might. Oh, this isn't good if you cut me off. And you're going to cut me off. Oh well. What can a man do? Well, if I'm going to be sweeping up, why don't I just deploy these guys? And then instead I'm going to be training my no supporters. As many as I can. Until I run out of what exactly? Infantry equipment. Never would have imagined that would be what I run out of. Is such a thing even possible? So they're utterly pathetic units, but they just need to be there to dig a hole and guard it. Honestly. Alright, so I grabbed it. That's agonizing. A victory point, any victory point would secure this. But I've already secured all the ones that are even remotely plausible to grab. Could be that I just need to grab some provinces as well. To lose that province, but I might not. Jay, wasn't there a victory point on the coast? Aye, and I've been rolling towards that extremely slowly for a while now, with organization extremely low, and that guy's about to be cut off, which makes it even worse. These guys are stumped. You could make a dash for a province or two. It'll take a... Jeez, it takes so long to do anything. I just need anything at this point. Province here or there. Change the outcome of this war. It's pitiable how long it takes my guys to move a province. wouldn't want to lose that, so I should hold on to it. This is where the game hangs, and I go, oh boy, they're capitulating, and then it says, no, I don't want to be going that way. And it says, Bhutan have capitulated. That'll be the real joke. Anything to get some land taken. Pretty please. Well, I guess I have you guys now, who should be under some kind of guy here. What I could actually do is just have you all change into grunts anyway, since I do not have the equipment for you. So if I just change you guys into no supporters, I'll gain a whole lot of everything. Some of you are relatively fleshed out though, so maybe I'll just keep it as is. And tell you to just charge. Are you man enough to charge in there blindly? That's what we're talking about. People's Republic of China has now capitulated. Enter the world of manpower. Great news indeed. Now I can make something that resembles a front. It's only occupied Noto, and you are correct. That hurts in a lot of ways. Means resistance is going to be nasty amongst other things. So, what do I do now? That's an excellent question. I wish I had an answer. What I'm going to do is set up a front line. Question also is, where do I set that front line? This land is fairly useless, so I could just... I could just set the line to be here, and along here. Grab this while I'm at it. Wow, mate, you actually freaking did it, says Dennis Wolf. It was a little cheeky the way I did it, but it's still done, isn't it? Right, this needs a lot of sorting out. You are the harsh treatment guys, but there's still a lot of inf arts. In fact, a lot of my cavalry got wiped out in all of that, which is a tragic shame. What I should do is grab all the inf arts, have them actually join in the big inf arty, and get my soft touchers to just, I don't know, hang around down there. I'll figure out what to do with them, or I don't know, anything that doesn't have them run into some enemies. Actually, you should just stay where you are. I need my motorized to be somewhere half decent. If I get them over here, I'm sure I can figure out what to do with them. You guys still hold this line, which is useful for me, because I don't want them piercing through here. And they are going to pierce in that way. But I also want to swing it up a bit. There's a lot to fill in here, and it doesn't look very hot for me to do that. And then there are you. Well, I would like it if half of you just eliminated some of these pockets. Otherwise, that's really something that my trucks should be doing. They're going to be spreading out here, which is bad news for me. I need to keep them cut off in a very nasty kind of way. Otherwise, I stand to lose a lot of what I just gained. Jake, whatever happened to the Greek support? They're Greeks. I'm not holding my breath on their glorious attempts to help me out. Still wonder what happens if I just stroll in and take that. Okay, you did your job. Great. Now pull back a bit. I don't need you guys getting yourselves killed here. Support equipment is the only thing that's really hurting. Be forgiven for thinking I should be getting a lot more factories in on that. There's probably a lot to be repaired as well, but I'm still working on my nuclear program, which is, in my eyes, very important. Jake, how do you have so much manpower? I pressed all the Chinese into service. Come on, that's how you meant to do it. You did your job of stalling, that's good, but still. I need a defensive line set up, or else they're just going to squeak their way in. But if I don't take care of these guys that are squirming around my country at the moment, then I'm just going to be in a bigger problem. Maybe what I could do is set up a fallback line. This river is pretty nice, but there's nicer. That seems kind of acceptable if you guys get on it. Doesn't leave me with many to deal with these guys though. Come on, you're just gonna get pummeled, so get out of there. Not liking all the holes in my country, but I don't think they're going to make anything meaningful out of them. Maybe you guys shouldn't be heading up there. I'll keep you guys somewhere more central so we can deal with the pocketed resistance. Very happy they capitulated, but damn have I got a mess to clean up here. So, Great Britain, what are you doing about all of this? Maybe, I don't know, fabricating a war goal against the Soviets? That would be nice. Hold on, you have expedition forces, but I think these are all... We got a long way to go if we want to nail the Soviets into the ground, but I'll be damned if we're not going to fight to the last man to do that. Soviet Union and the Socialist Republic of Germany are both people that I have to take down. These guys are going to be building up an army, but my hope is that I can build one up faster, more aggressively. I'm also halfway tempted, now that I actually have the manpower, to grab my existing infart and flesh it out a bit more, but no, I think just having wide numbers is the advantage to be had here. I need to eliminate this resistance. Bumbling my way across a river, not the best way to do that. I wish I had more of these motorized to do that with. That is not the way to go there. This guy should starve himself out if he doesn't move. Jake, take Shangxi and Mengyukyokyo. That should shorten your front line immensely. You mean around here? Yes, I would like to. But the thing is, my units are so not in position right now, and I have all these pockets to clean up that I am not confident that I'm going to be very good at cleaning up. Especially not with this going on. Get out of there, you don't want to be destroyed. The thing is, they're just being given free run over my country right now. Which I don't like. Now you guys have to defend that line or they get a free pass into my country. Impressively, you actually win that, don't you? That's good. Still cleaning up you guys will be no small deed, will it? Also, yikes, could you guys not sit there chewing up all that everything? I guess me blitzing the infrastructure had some ill effects, but with 76 of you or so over there. Let's not have that. Let's have a whole bunch of you get away. Stacking penalty? What's that, he says. I don't like this mess at all. I was hoping these guys would be starved of their everything by now. But that's difficult when they keep squirming. And it's a lot of work for me to keep them in check, basically. And it demands a lot of units that I don't really have. This is unpleasant the way they're spreading out here as well, but what do I even do here? It's so tricky to organize this many units in such a large area. Doesn't help that I have so many of them clumped up here. Maybe I should grab these guys and tell them to focus on, I don't know, encircling this. I wonder if they'll even get on that. Good luck on that. It's a lot to focus on, and I'm no good at that. The dream is to polish off China here and set up a proper defensive line. From there I can push forward nicely. I'm glad that France wished to help us out. Could be as simple as just ram into these guys and they'll be toast. Could, that would certainly be nice. Do excuse me if I'm being completely daft whilst doing this. I'm just trying to figure things out and it's not going too hot. Especially when I have no... Okay, it's these guys chewing up all the infrastructure. Not the infrastructure, the supply. I need to get them out of there. The amount of supply I have around here is choked. Point where I might even want to consider building infrastructure around here so I can actually get some supply down to these guys. Oh boy. This whole frontline business here isn't doing me any favors anyway. Perhaps I should just delete this thing right now get you guys. I've already got a whole bunch of you moving over to encircle those ones. What I need is for you guys to, I don't know, have your own smaller line just over here. Alright. If you get to that, then I'll figure out what to do. And we have you guys. You're sitting around A-okay, but pockets should be cleaned up. I just need to think how. Let's not be giving you any port to work with. Nor give you any cities to work with. Resistance is definitely going to happen, there's no two ways about that. It's like they're doing a reverse of what I did to them on me. Which isn't very nice. There's something very wrong about using my peacekeeping division for this. They have no attack whatsoever. This is... Yeah, that is nasty. Let's keep them in their place. And keep these guys chopped off once and for all. That should starve them out completely. And as long as I keep my own lines going here, fine. Alright, there seems to be an infrastructure problem here altogether. There's a lot to be repaired, we'll just have to get on it. We'll finish off our current nuke and then get on these. Even though said nuke is going to take... it won't take that long. But these guys are hungry. They know they lack supply. I know I sent units here. Did they suicide themselves on that, or did they just have other things to do? You hold on to that. These guys will starve themselves out. I will defeat them. And then... then everything should be fine. Jake, how is the casualty ratio? 60k of mine to not that many of theirs, so I lost a lot of men trying to take this. The People's Republic of Shanxi is actually very close to capitulation, just from me taking what exactly? You are the Shanxi, right? Nice, just because I strolled in and took their capital. You know, if I just waltz around and take what else they have, I'll probably see much the same result. If they're willing to allow that. This is good, sets up my northern defense quite nicely if they choose to push this way. Beijing is nice, but not so nice that I'm going to care too much about losing it. What's important for me is to seal off China for myself. And maybe not have my boats hang around like dafties. Still want those guys eliminated. This is going to be a hard-pressed one to win. I think I'll just take them on like this. They will eventually die. It'll be slow because, damn, my military police units are not kitted out for this. I just need to starve the rest of their units. Slowly and surely, though, it will be. Let's keep cutting these guys up so they can be eliminated nicely. Be honest, I really didn't think it would work taking on China there, but I wanted to try it. which means that this has a lot of fight left in it as the campaign goes, because I want to topple the Soviet Union for what they did to me, and since this is my fight